Gary Barwell joins us now, and you're obviously in charge here at Edgbaston, but you've invited us along to an ECB meeting of the groundsmen, but it's a bit different this year.
Yeah, historically, we've always had a meeting at the start of the year to discuss rule changes from the ECB and just things that are generally happening. And we wanted to be a bit more proactive rather than reactive going forward as a group. You know, there's 17 of the 18 first-class head groundsmen downstairs, a very knowledgeable group of guys, and it was just an idea, sort of started a little bit from the Turf Business Summit, of incorporating it in a bit of a day today, you know, starting early, really working hard to get some ideas across the table and actually make some action points. It was good yesterday because Carl, head groundsman down at Aston Villa, kindly, you know, let us come and have a look round, and it was a lovely tour round. Obviously, unfortunately, after Leicester lost there last week, it wasn't enjoyable. But no, it was a lovely tour round, really accommodating. And then, like I say, SGL are sponsoring the event, and we had a good chat with them last night over some food, and everybody just got on, and it was just a nice way to start the ECB meeting, really.
So you made it a 2-day event, yeah?
Yeah.
I know you put a lot of effort into, you know, making it an event rather than a meeting. What are the kind of things that you guys are discussing over and above, you know, how you meet regulations this year?
Yeah, I think for me it was the regulations bit's really important, and we sort of got that early out of the way, or talked about it really early on. It was more to do with personal development. So for people that are here, you know, Tom Graffin from SGL Lighting has just done a great presentation downstairs to all the boys, just how they want to help us in the industry. Obviously they're working strongly in winter sports, but you know, what can they do for us? Can they have some ideas? We've just talked about, you know, we may go around a couple of grounds with them and having a look at Wimbledon and seeing what they're doing there. And it's you know, your education's important, you know, whatever age you are. And I think, you know, we've got Kieran Sparrowhawk, who's doing a bit of mental health awareness. Again,
that's Kieran from My Cognition, yeah?
Yeah, and basically it's just coming together today, a full day, but, you know, a bit of rules and regulations in the morning, which are important, and ideas that we have as a group, but then actually going on forward and actually, you know, come away with something you've learnt and hopefully helps people. You know, the mental health thing at the moment is massive, rightly so, and I think it just helps everybody going forward in a group that we're in today. We're all the same, you know, all head groundsmen, all know the same pressures, and actually if it helps one person out of the 17, 18 downstairs, well, it was worth inviting Kieran along today.
And the other kind of stuff you're discussing and looking at, you mentioned, you know, you maybe go and look at some other venues, that kind of cross-pollination of ideas from different sectors. That's something that we did at the summit. Is that something you want to see much more of across the industry?
Yeah, I think personally, I think things like the summit are really good. You know, all of a sudden you get great contacts, people, a name to a face is great, you speak to them socially, and then all of a sudden you go into their work environment and you know them. You know, since the summit I've been lucky enough to go to a few grounds, but you know, like I say, we were down to Aston Villa yesterday, people were just talking, all 3 of the ground staff were there with Carl, and it was just a nice atmosphere, generally on the pitch. Everybody's looking at the pitch because it's obviously quite a nice thing to do, go on the pitch and have a look in the sheds. I think we spent 3 hours there yesterday, and it was just a very nice, relaxed atmosphere because everybody understands the pressures Carl's under trying to deliver a magnificent pitch at Villa Park. And
in terms of your situation here, I think as cricket goes, you're probably one of the better funded venues. Would I be right in saying that?
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, I'm very lucky. You know, here at Edgbaston, you know, we are, you know, Warwickshire do back me very well in what we try and do, but we're now a multi-use stadium. We've had issues this year with the amount of rain we've had, fireworks displays, but, you know, we're putting different proposals together, again, using different sports as a challenge and way going forward. We're putting ideas and things together that they do, and we take their ideas and hopefully use them. Some are good, some are bad. And hopefully some of the things we do, people take on board as well. So,
okay. And in terms of, you know, working with the ECB, and you've got Andy McCoy that's now in his new role, do you see things are positive in terms of, you know, where you're taking cricket as a, you know, a groundsman skill level?
Yeah, I think it's important that we, as a group, as much as Andy will do as much as he can from the ECB, I think it's a very good appointment. Andy's very knowledgeable. He'll bring a lot of obviously first-class experience to the role. But it's actually important as a group of head groundsmen for the deputies and the junior groundsmen around the country and the amateur groundsmen as a body to actually say, right, this is the ideas that we've got, put them out there. Sometimes there's things said in the media about cricket pitches that need being said the truths or the things we're trying to do. So like today, you know, you guys are here to sort of see what we're doing.
Yeah.
Historically, this has never been, you know, people don't see that we get together once a year or twice a year. We're going to try and do more meetings, more personal development ideas, such as Deputy Head Groundsmen have a day where they all get together because they're the next generation. And they have, you know, courses about management, about media training, all the things that come with a job, rather than just sort of becoming a head groundsman and going, well, there you go, you could do a cricket pitch, but the other things are really important, looking after your team, making sure the staffing levels are right, you know, days off, everything that comes with the job, you have to sort of make sure that all your staff are well looked after. And it's an important thing today to get some ideas across the table. And then, like I say, we did in Portugal, it was a case of we started it, we've got to carry it on now. And I think that's where we'll hopefully drive it as a group, with Andy's backing with it. You know, we'll just work together. If sometimes the ECB can't be there, I think we still drive it as a group of head groundsmen going forward.